Veronica Keene, channeling Montague Keene, April 22, 2018. 2018 will go down in history as the year in which humanity awakened and the cabal fell from grace. You can see it happening all around you. All the indications show that the cabal is exposed for what it is and its removal from the earth is assured. All their underground bases are being demolished. All their bases in Ireland have been dealt with. They are in despair as they never expected humanity to wake up and refuse to comply with their demands. Money and power will not save them, as I have pointed out since my passing. They will have to return from whence they came. They do not belong on earth. Though they have spent many centuries attempting to destroy humanity, they have failed. Humans are native to the earth, so they are destined to survive. The cabal has put time and effort into suppressing and wiping out humanity. Their plans covered everything that people need to survive. They have been meticulous in their planning. They were confident that they would succeed. The only thing that they overlooked was the possibility that people would wake up. When all of humanity is awake and aware of all the crimes perpetrated against them, they will be angry. The cabal fears your anger and will run for cover. Many will leave the earth voluntarily. Some will brazen it out and play the superior card, but it will not work. This is your moment to do all in your power to restore humanity and the earth. Please go to the ley lines again and activate them. Release the powerful energy from them to serve you, and to return the earth to its natural state. This work is essential to ensure that all that is dark and evil is removed. Go to your sacred places and connect with their energy. Release it for the good of humanity. This energy is yours to use. It was taken from you. The cabal is falling, so it cannot prevent you. So this is your moment to take it back. You will only eat good wholesome food in future. You will drink pure water once again. You will breathe good clean air when the cabal's chemtrails are removed forever. Over the years, you have allowed others to take control and rule over you. This power must be revoked and taken back into your own hands. People will then decide for themselves what is best for them. The human body was never designed to cope with the drugs produced by the cabal, which have been forced on you by the medical profession who are in the pockets of the cabal. An honest doctor would never vaccinate, knowing what is in those vaccinations. He knows that he is participating in the destruction of the human race. There is no excuse. Mr. Trump has ordered an investigation into this matter in order to prove to the world just how dangerous they are. Ancient man lived a long, active life. Our ancestors thrived on nuts, fruit, and all that grew naturally, not on things that are manufactured by dubious methods. You cannot beat nature, it supplies all that is required to survive. Fasting occasionally is good for the body. The propaganda you are being exposed to knows no bounds. There is not one word of truth in it. Listen to the daily news, exactly the same thing is being trotted out all over the world. All lies produced by the same source, to hold the masses under control, because they cannot think for themselves. Though it worked in the past, it no longer controls so effectively, as the masses are in the process of awakening. You have been lied to for so long that it is sometimes hard to work out what is true and what is false. They all sing from the same hymn sheet, all lies. Soon you will be laughing at those same lies and you will wonder how you could ever have fallen for them in the first place. The blinds will have been lifted. You do not like what you see, you are horrified by the fact that you had accepted the lies for so long without question. Be vigilant, awake, and aware, before you ever give anyone authority over you by voting for them. What they promise before an election bears no resemblance to what they produce after it. It's all part of the corrupt system. Sometimes it is essential to vote, in order to keep someone out of power, such as Hillary Clinton. Your would have been knee-deep in war if she had become president. She revels in killing. Take responsibility and prepare for all eventualities. The cabal will not go quietly. The banking system that enslaves you must be removed. Another system will be put in its place. This will cause disruption, but it must be faced. The removal of all that is detrimental to human life is essential, it must be done. Look to the future, when all is in place for people to thrive and prosper. This is what you are aiming for, a new beginning. Once the Cabal's rule over the world is removed, assistance will flood onto the earth to help you to adjust to new methods of living. The drudgery will be removed. There will be friendly visits from other planets, just as there were in times past, before the arrival of the Cabal. There will be a sharing of information to assist you in your new life. We, in spirit, will have the freedom to visit you, if that is acceptable to you. The sky is the limit. You will enjoy a freedom that you can presently only dream of. The sun will shine again and your weather will be free of Cabal interference. Good wholesome food will be enjoyed again and man will thrive once more. Earth will no longer be a prison planet. Freedom, the like of which you have never known, will be yours. Work towards this, visualize it, and it will happen. Prepare your body, only eat good food which is devoid of deadly chemicals. Avoid all drugs and find ways to heal the body that are natural and beneficial. Have you ever given serious thought as to how so few were able to take over your world? Black magic was used and these spells are still used today. Very few of you have awakened to the full extent of the control. Your education system is another method of control, as you have never been taught the truth about anything. Everything that was bad for you, you were encouraged to indulge in. Your minds were filled with rubbish and worry to ensure that you did not have the time or the energy to explore anything worthwhile. They made mindless robots of you. You were not allowed to think for yourselves. You were always looking to he or she who must be obeyed, for directions. The earth became a zoo, and humanity, the animals locked inside, never allowed to think or act without permission from the zookeepers, the government, who answer only to the Cabal. Their objective was to destroy you. They see you as useless eaters. They want it all for themselves. Every day, you see this more clearly. They are angry with you. They want World War III, and you are preventing it. The only option left to them is to cause a revolution in France and hope that they can drag other countries into it. They are desperate and they will use desperate measures. If humanity refuses to comply with their demands, the Cabal is finished and humanity is free. You have never known freedom. You have been slaves for 2,000 years. This is your big opportunity to take control of your lives, so welcome it. The Cabal made your lives miserable, a struggle to exist, it cannot be called living. These changes have started, so be prepared. Only light and love will go forward. It is your decision to make the effort to move out of the darkness. My dear, be very careful, these are dangerous times, attacks abound. I promise you that when you join me on this side of life, I will give you the best holiday you can imagine. Just bear with it until you have completed all your tasks. Always by your side, your adoring, Monty. Note from Veronica. Your cards brighten up the lives of Dave and those he shares them with. He is deeply grateful to you all for sending them. Your caring letters mean a great deal to him. You have lifted his life out of the darkness that is Fresno jail. He is not alone anymore. God bless you all, Dave. Contact details. Dave McCann. MJ03A Pod 11. Booking number, 162-1184. Prisoner ID, 707-6771. P.O. Box 872. Fresno, California 93712 USA. Justice for Dave McCann. Irishman framed in California legal expenses fundraising with Go Get Funding. Website, the Montague Keene Foundation. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe.